think Ashram's going to be a moment before he joins. But we're getting started anyways. Figured I can do some prep work while we wait if nothing else. All right. Like my inventory is a mess. Kind of debating. What I could do is just stack these vertically like so. Prep work it up. That's right, Dougal. Okay, so apparently I put this bag incorrectly here. This should be over here. So these all need to be lifted up a little. Okay. Something like that. Perfect. Cam desktop. I don't know where Ashram is. Let's see. He said he's ready whenever I am. And then 10 minutes later, I was ready. So I haven't gotten a response since then. He's probably wrapping up something real quick. How the hell's level 60 already? Oh, it's not that surprising. I don't think it's that hard to level on here, to be honest. Main reason we struggle a little bit is just because, not struggle, is we're playing very limited time, and we're also not really taking any risks at all, you know? I just learned what a lot of people do for a trick is they will utilize unspent spell clicks to make yourself go invul and basically cheat the, challenges by just invulling whenever there's a problem. But I hope to not enforce or leverage that trick. But we'll see. My window is such a mess. When you guys look at the stream, I'm like all over. Can you even see Crit Sprinkler though? Well, it's not loaded. That doesn't help. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Okay, so you do see Crit Sprinkler. Yours is aligned differently than do. And you don't see Shin Spark. Did I turn it off? Or... I mean, it says Like, I can see on the window. Yeah, okay, you can see it. Good. I need to fix Sinchbark to target me instead of Shin. I think that's it. Yeah, it might make sense. It's interesting that health is not actually being updated for me. It's probably just because of how THJ works. We
Yo,
hello, hello. I am in game waiting for you. Just killing grays, getting some more spells. I figured something to do while I wait for you to hop in.
sorry, I said I was ready to go and then children decided to kick in.
No rush and no problem. I need to turn down Crit Sprinkler audio. It's like too loud. There, that's a little better. But yeah, did you have a good day?
It was okay. I did a lot of driving around. We're prepping our house for sale, and I had to clean up a lot of stuff in our backyard, and I had a bunch of extra lumber and stuff laying around, so I drove it down to my dad's house, but he's in Tacoma, so that's a jog and a half.
Yep.
Let's see, what buffs do you need still?
I still have 52 minutes on Charisma, so we're good.
Yeah, we're just running anyways, right?
Yep. And as long as we have Sal, I think we're good to go. So what we probably should just do is head to the Eldon merchants. Because the Eldon merchants we can sell to and then we can port with.
True.
So in the EQEMU client modding realm community or whatever updates, we learned that there is a packet that's been sitting in the ROF2 client, forever, and we've never properly messed with. And what it allows you to do is if the zone is an EQG version 2 or greater, which basically means somewhere around Dragons of Norath plus, around there, every placed object in the zone, which most of the time you don't even know that it's a placed object, but basically all of that can be packet driven hidden. So by simply sending a packet, you can basically make a geometry hide. Very, very cool. Opens up a lot of really interesting ideas for custom servers. The biggest caveat to it, though, is obviously if geometry on the terrain is getting like poofed, that impacts how NPCs will interact. So you have to update the nav mesh for server as well as the line of sight pathing. So those two parts are kind of on the list of to-dos, because if we can address like a dynamic state switch between, you know, the nav mesh, the line of sight. I know on live they actually rebuild the mesh whenever one of those actions occur. And now that we know this packet is there, you can create all sorts of really interesting things. And definitely got my creativity juices flowing when I learned it's doable, you know?
Yeah, there is certainly a lot that we've talked about previously with like some of the wave type events, you know, where you go through like turret defense type stuff. That would be really handy to just to be able to manipulate it that way.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you could do some things kind of similar with doors, and doors do behave similarly-ish. But you definitely need the nav mesh update and the line of sight update to really clean it. You know, or sell it as literally moving geometry. Like I was mentioning right when this kind of unfolded, it's like we could take like a grid-based dungeon, right? Have a huge, I don't know, 10 by 10 grid with like long corridors in between each zone. And in each of these rooms, you just set up a, you know, square plateau, just a square area that's an empty room. And then you model all of the data inside of that room as a, you know, its own individual map file. And what that does is if you model, let's say, 20 of them, 40 of them or whatever, and you just place them in every single room, and then when the zone loads, it hides all of those rooms. And then the moment, you know, a player joins, it reveals only the room that's applicable. What ends up happening is you can create geometry that, you know, basically a dynamic dungeon where every room can have different NPCs, you know, different geometry, a different, you know, line of sight, and that could create a very interesting, you know what I mean, repeatable, like seed-based procedural dungeon system.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be really cool replacement for an Eldon type thing.
Exactly. All right, Magus. I would like to sell a bazillion things to you because I am at 474 plat. Let's see how low it gets. Keep my Malachites. I'm going to move this over here. $47 jades. Jesus. At like 3 plat apiece.
A lot.
Crazy blue diamonds dropped from there. They must have messed with loot. Ruby crown is 191 plat. Fire emeralds at 81 a pop. Rubies 91 a pop. Okay. I think that's most of them. So that was 1,500 plat in profit.
Pretty good.
Not too shabby. All right. Yeah, I think we hit Nadaria and then Row.
Makes the most sense. Which row?
South Row.
Okay.
We're going to Guck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I'm not
should do
Go
these
ahead.
dervish camps real quick. Oh, these aren't dervish, these are orcs.
For
Are
the
there dervish
rings.
camps?
The Derv camps are up north in the dirt.
Okay, never mind.
I don't think it's that pivotal, but it is nice to have a little bit of a dex.
I mean, it would, you know, be like 8 extra decks.
Yep.
Potentially.
Okay, I don't like where I put these hotbars because forgot my map goes there.
Oh, we should have kept those rubies for Anugua or whatever her name is.
Oh yeah. I didn't have that many, but I did have like 3. That's 3 more than we had.
Even then, a midnight mallet right now would be.
It could be, well, then again, we could potentially get a slow stick or a slow spell too, remember?
True.
Even though it is instacast. Hello everyone, spaghetti is amazing, and so are you. That would be Fat Matt. I hope you've been well, dude. I haven't seen you in a while. This like classless type? It is. We are playing a roguelike called Age of Titans. And essentially everything in your inventory is at risk of being lost if you die. Specifically, if you die and do not get rezzed within 5 minutes. That includes your spell book as well. So levels, inventory, coin, your bank stays, and so do AAs. And you're getting AAs since level 1. We have 27 AAs at level 30. And you're every class in one, so you can memorize every skill or every spell that you pick up. And there's a randomization thing every time you level up for them. You do have Invis too, right?
Where are we going?
Lower Guck? Where else would we go?
Oh, okay. You're
It
just
wasn't
running
the plan?
a different way than I usually run.
Oh, you mean going... This is how I always go there.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that's the same way to go to the name guys in upper.
Yeah. Though I don't normally do it at level 30 without Invis. But I don't think I get aggro until around the point of the... And I forgot to load maps, which really sucks.
Same.
I might take a moment to do that.
Yeah, once I get in there, I'm gonna do it.
It's one of those muscle memory things. I always go the route I just went. So even if it's slower, you know what I mean? It's very familiar to me. So I'm comfortable taking the wrath. But yeah, let's get that thing loaded. Let's see if anyone's in here. Nope. Add in maps, reload UI, they work. Don't even log out. Yeah, I know that. I was just, okay. We're going to go for... I'll just grab my maps. Oh wait, this is the wrong server. Ta-da! We have maps. And why are you... Where did you go?
I exited out.
Why?
Modify my maps.
You don't have to exit out to modify your maps.
Well, I didn't know that.
You literally can close your map window and open it up again, and the drop down for different map folders will refresh, and you can just choose your map.
Okay, I'm coming back in.
Yep. Cool.
I need about 2 minutes.
No worries. I'll kill some of these trivial mobs while I wait. I probably wasn't even KOS, by the way, to upper. We probably both aren't. Because we're goody two-shoes. Mesh. Okay. Nope, they glare. Never mind. Unless I was just at the cusp of being KOS. Wait, why aren't... Oh. I was stunned. I like how the Sioux Shaman is casting regeneration mid-fight. And actually he's chain casting it so I can just stun him. Mesh leggings.
I'm gonna refresh our buffs real quick.
Oh, on a train, I see.
There's two.
Okay. You ready for the scary room? Actually, it looks very trivial because there's only 3. Why did they all just immediately go to you? That was weird.
I don't know, but they're on my pet in the water.
Pet in the water. Rocklock in the sky. Are you thinking of re-rolling your AAs or just not going to bother?
I don't know what to do yet, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think it's really hurting you in any way. Shin Greaves, I'm pretty sure are going to be pretty good for me. Let's see. So I have Fabled on, which that has DR, but it's only a rare. So I think Braun still wins, but soon it'll be better. Probably one of the easiest lower Guck penetrations at 30 I've ever done. You know, compared to, oof, this can be a little rough.
Yeah, it wasn't not too bad. I think we're a bit over leveled for these right now though, which is good.
Yep, we can go start farming gear pieces. This is going to be the hardest part, right? What we're about to do.
Nah.
Are you going to calm? Nope, you're just going to pull.
I mez the yellow one out there.
Ah. Well, having Mez, especially the Mez you got, was like best in slot Mez almost.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. That
Especially
low.
when it works to level 55 and it's like 0 mana. How much are these T-flets? Oh, they're 6. Okay, I gotta keep looting those. Okay. Look at you, Ian. Like a pro.
Yeah. Yeah, see it? That's cool. These big ones are always buggy for some reason.
Yeah. Just over the years and how Emu does NPCs is jacked up. Nothing good. Are we gonna go spiders or undead?
Undead. We need to make sure we're watching for these egg capsules, though.
Yep.
Because when they go epic, they're
Or
not
Fable.
bad.
You're here, right? Or where'd you go?
No, I was just looting from that bat we left.
Yep. I didn't leave it. I looted it already. There's just nothing on it.
There was the egg capsules on it.
Oh, I missed an egg capsule?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's easy 30,000 flat right there.
On what server? This server?
I don't know.
You want a CC one?
Sure. Well, they resisted.
Yeah, you went
I think
down
next
to...
time I need you to body pull.
Sure. I mean, you can still, if you want, CC or AE. It doesn't matter. I'll pad you.
Well, it's just your gear's significantly better than mine right now.
True. That is true, because you aren't... Why am I... Oh, you can't see your target. I see. I'm going back to just heal mode. Maybe I can pull aggro with healing. There you go. You just had to walk away. Oh, that helps too. And yeah, you're right. Like, you got rounded, and then me, I'm just like, damage? What? But you also CC'd a few, huh?
Only one got CC'd successfully.
You sure? I thought this one over here is holding still. Oh, that is the one you CC'd. I see. The other one was fighting a pet. Okay. Large bronze. Those froglet guys are useless, right? Or should we keep the froglet guys? They yeah.
Are very good.
Okay. How much are these Maros?
Back here, actually.
I think so. I actually skipped it. Dude, these greater ice bones are like massive amounts of bronze and stuff. The drop rate is nuts here.
I might start picking up some of it. I very clearly need to just
Consider armor.
wear it.
Is the ritualist up? No, but a bunch of wizards. There's only
Yeah,
two
but
there.
There's 3.
Oh, you gonna do it? You gonna pull this mez?
We got something else? Oh, we got a gargoyle here.
Oh, hi. I think the wizards are the more scary part, but yeah,
Yeah, I'm just trying to line of sight them.
probably smart. He's almost there. Oh, okay, good. We got it.
I'll dispose of this one. Well, he stunned me. I'm still rooted for about 15.
Oh, I got a free night. Cool. That's pretty clean.
This should be the roamer from up here. The next room is going to be
The room.
assassin.
Isn't there sometimes a room to the right here? Maybe not.
Maybe. Let's just rush this room, and then I'll mez off your target.
You want me to do it when I'm half mana, half health?
I mean, I would heal yourself a little bit.
Want to buy greater healing? Okay.
Want to buy any healing?
Yeah. I'm just gonna fight the knight here. I take it your pet's taking the ad? Or is it my pet? I think my pet is.
It's your pet, but I don't know if pets break mez here. Oh, he's just resisting everything. I'm like,
We're all good. And if we got like Celestial Elixir or one of the early level regens, oh, that would be so nice.
that would be very nice. Down we go.
We're going down the basement.
Yeah. Through, what is it, Cav?
Yep. Those, I think, who is it that's in the hallway right before?
You got a wizard here.
Savant. Yeah, he just rooted me here. Saw med. Can I make it not show my own tag? Isn't it like... Name filter. I think that might be an MQ feature. All right, you ready?
This is gonna be.
I got 2 wizards. I'm gonna go for the yellow, or I'll go for the red wizard over here.
I'll hope nuke it down.
Wow, that was a crit for you. I'm gonna just heal. Maybe.
I will mez off the yellow wizard.
I'm getting like chain stunned, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to mez them, but they're pretty resistant. I'm just gonna go to nuke mode.
Yeah, just kill that wizard. That's 1%. It's fine as long as I can heal. I'll just keep aggro from healing, and you can just beat the shit out of stuff. Yeah, we're good. I'm just gonna have mana issues soon. Or I already do. But that's alright, we can take a med break. How's our EXP rate? We're still only 30? The Zem here must suck.
It's awful.
Because when we were in Unrest, we were flying through levels with deep reds, and we weren't even killing reds. They must have messed up the Zem.
That was 4%.
Yeah, what's up with that? Maybe we shouldn't be here?
I would assume not, if that's
the norm.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal.
Did you get Common Gate?
Let me see. I have Combine, Westgate, and Rowgate.
What portals do you have?
That's it.
Okay. We could just port to get us out of the zone. You know what I mean? It's a sucker. And I do have Ring of Knowledge, so I can sucker you as well. Because Common Gate's going to be West Common Lands, which is actually nice, because we could go to... You know what I mean? I'm just thinking...
I can go North Row and get to Common Lands.
Yeah. You want to meet in EC Tunnel? Wait, what are we going to go to? So we have High Pass. We have Upper Guk. We could actually just check if Upper Guk has decent Zem.
You know what we should have checked? Kedge.
What's that? That's... I don't think that's normal on... like PEQ
this
vanilla
would have been good.
Yeah,
could have been.
Let's go ahead and use your sucker. Let's port to the entrance. I'm gonna do Ring of Knowledge, because even if there's gear here, I don't think it's worth bad experience. You know, levels are so much better than gear.
Well, and it's a risk that, you know, who knows.
And we're not sustaining here with mana.
Yeah, it's definitely tough.
Oh, that's interesting. It did port me there, and now it's suckering me back. Interesting.
Well, it sent me to Dreadlands and then brought me back. That's good.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was experiencing. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because your mana is almost full again, go ahead. See, the problem is I'm diseased. You have disease right now?
Yeah, my mana goes up, but my health does not.
Like, my regen is not good. It's probably your int. Anyways, you want to go... Is there any mobs here that are worth killing at 30?
We can see if there's any crocodiles up. They're right around the corner, actually.
Yeah, there's some light blues to the north. You want to just go kill a mob real quick while I med? I just want to see what the EXP looks like. even against like a light blue.
Let me go check on the crocodilios.
There's a dude roaming to your bottom left right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the crocodiles. If they're not up, I'll just kill whatever I see. But these
Well, I mean,
actually have loot.
Yeah, I get you. You can get your ancient croc, and that'll actually help with healing. Ancient croc pants.
Of course, it's not up. That's okay.
Just kill one, and we'll see what the EXP looks like on a blue.
Nuking.
Because currently we are at 66.
I was at 66. That's 2% here.
So a 2% for a blue. It's not as good either.
Go back to unrest.
Yeah, we'll just stay in unrest till 40. We could go check Kazakh Thule and see if it's new or old. And even then, we could go to Firot and kill Specs.
We go Najena or Sol A.
Yep, or Sol B even with the.
Yeah. Sol B could be really good for gear too.
Yep.
So where are we meeting at?
Well, I'm heading to Inethul because I don't have a port. Wait, don't I have commons? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go North Row and then I'll meet you in Commons.
Well, East Commons or
Wherever it ends up taking.
well, if you go to North Row and I'm going to West Commons, we both would meet in East Commons. Or Nectalos, worst case.
Hey man, you tell me. I don't know this side of the world.
Seriously?
I never level this path. I always go the same path.
Oh. You always go Mistmore? Wow, there's a giant literally like 2 feet away. It's a legendary hill giant. Oh my gosh. You know what that means? Sadly, the resist system here is not good. You could do it with archery.
What?
The legendary hill giants are spawning in West Commons.
Legendary.
So that's kind of like, you remember the legendary dragons in Velius?
No.
Oh. So they were in alpha for THJ. They drop like Gates of Discord tier gear.
Oh, guess what we're killing then?
But we have to figure out a way to actually land things on them, which that's why I was talking about.
We have infinite pets if we get enough Malachite.
But they'll just insta die. He hits too hard. You have to kite it.
Oh.
Unless you can maintain aggro. I don't think it's worth it at our level, but that's definitely our end boss.
I'm in EC tunnel right now.
And I am in EC zone as of right now. So.
Well, actually, if we... Where are we going from here? Because we have the Eldon camp here too. If we need it.
Yeah. With the Eldon camp, we can get to Butcher and go check Mistmore pretty easily. We can even kill in Nadaria. I wonder how much the experience is there, because I'm pretty sure that's around 30-ish. I think Jagged Pine might be in as well. there's just not much like super noteworthy loot from those zones.
True.
The hole would be amazing for you for the freaking caster gear from the elementals at entrance, but you need to be closer to 40 for that. I mean, even Najina, we can get the life steal daggers. And I don't know, there's not a lot of great loot from Najina in this era. Are you just chilling by the Eldon, or are you going to come north?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Are you just hanging out over there?
Sorry, I was not really knowing where to go.
No, I didn't know either. I was kind of just discussing, debating.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we just need to kind of.
I don't think it matters. Yeah. We can hunker down wherever. So let's go do.
Just dabble and pick and figure out where the Zem is the best. You know.
Yep. Because we could even arguably, let's say, let's go sample. There's 3 zones that we can sample if we just go north. We can also kill Dark Elves in Neriak.
True. We could go kill High Elves for Ghoulbanes.
Yeah, I mean, I think all gear is all, right? Yeah. So that means we need to kill What's-His-Face by Kale, which is going to be a nightmare in Era. I wonder if he messed up out of Era gear. He probably did a little bit.
Should look at class, some of the simple class gear too. That
what do you mean?
Could be pretty easy to obtain and probably a very good bump in gear quality.
Should we see if the newbie quests are in? I mean, it's dropping the reagents, but I didn't ever hail the starter NPCs. Because that gear, it's essentially Lucklin low tier gear, which for classic is ridiculous. And it should be in, especially if he's got all this out of era junk lingering, you know? The problem with that is those quests are very like annoying. They're arduous.
Yeah. Well, and with the frequency that gems are dropping, it'd probably be really easy to pick some of the class quests to do, just based on what we get, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If we get rubies, warrior quest armor is extremely easy to turn in.
Yeah, and we've been getting Lambit. You don't need to kill the guard.
Oh, these are your people. You got a little bit of an outside allegiance, huh?
Well, I'm not a dark elf right now, so they don't know the better. They don't know better. Definitely happy we got Silos, though.
Yeah, even the Spirit of the Wolf is super nice.
Or sorry, definitely happy we got Spirit of the Wolf. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Oh.
What is this server? Also, Ashram sits to urinate. You want to guess who said that, Ashram? Or did you already look at chat?
I didn't look at chat. Who's the user that said it?
Well, that's what I'm having you try to guess. He said, Ashram sits to urinate.
Man, oh man. Could be just about anybody I've ever played EverQuest with. That's very broad.
It would be Rex.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And this
How
is...
dare he?
There you go. This is Age of Titans.
It's kind of right up in Rex's alley, actually.
It is a roguelike. And we're playing, I guess, Selfbound is what everyone calls this shit. Where we ain't cheating or taking advantage of existing shit. Let's just start with Najina, I guess. We'll know pretty quick if the Zem's okay. Plus, it's pretty easy to get to from the entrance. Rex says, sitting to urinate is up my alley, Ashram?
I don't know about any of that.
He's talking shit.
I don't know how he's gonna just loud me out like that to everybody. How dare you?
Okay, let's go get ourselves probably a blue, because we knew that, what was it? Blue was 3% in Upper Guk?
Blue is 2%.
Oh, 2%. Okay. So this, what are these guys? Are they?
These are all going to be way under us. There's only the named mobs.
So here's
that are
light blue.
to us.
Skeleton's light blue. I figured the spiders and stuff could get a little higher in Najina, which that would be a nice rope for you, right?
Which one?
67. Crap, I wasn't paying attention.
It gave us nothing.
Oh. Well, that's not what I want to hear. Man, I got a lot of mobs. Oh, Tentacle Terror. It's a named. Oh, I can't cast a spell in the outdoors. I only spaz in the outdoors.
The Tentacle Terror? Holy.
Yeah, it's the namer. Dropped a ration. Okay, so not looking good. Is Najina up? There's something blue. We have no track, huh?
Nope, no way to track it.
Oh, a skeleton aggroed and it's blue. The door opened and Najina's up. And she has a robe on. Well, I think she always does. There you go. FBR. Get a broom for the mage epic. The mask.
Ooh.
Let's see how epic you get it. Just a rare?
Yeah.
I mean, still, 5+2 is nothing to cry about, right?
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to get auger movers.
Did you put them all in?
I put it in, well, I put the egg capsule in my tunic.
Oh, whoops.
Yep, rip.
What quality was it?
The egg?
Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah. But is the epic version of it better than the FBR, or is FBR worth it?
I mean, the FBR is good, but the epic version is pretty solid.
These widows are green. The Widowmaster can drop a decent dot weapon proc, remember? She can be pretty high, right? And she's not up.
Right.
Ripperino. You want to just evac?
It's a pretty quick run.
Especially when you got the sow. Okay.
Over to Sol B.
Yep. Or what do you want to go, A or B?
Let's just try B, see what we get in the front. If the front of B is not good, we can go into A and go towards the basement of A and feel that all out, I guess.
Yeah, it's easier to test B. You're right. We could also test killing Shadow Men, but that could be dangerous.
Yeah. So all of that killing in there that we did, we got 4%.
Yeah. I mean, granted, it was very low level shit, but
Of course.
it was an unrest, of course.
It looks like unrest is the
High
gem.
Zem. Yeah. I don't think he has database dumps. I think he only has exposed the server source, and I don't think he has some database stuff though, like websites. I didn't look though, which like he has Alaclone or whatever up. Alaclone doesn't expose Zem, I don't think.
I don't think so.
I really need to make some sort of simple website.
What is this over here?
What's what?
This fire. Do you see this fire?
No. Oh, well, if I go, yeah, if I look at this angle, I do. There's some like geometry issue.
Yeah, I can see it. It's just.
Do you want to open Expedition? Click on it.
Oh.
It's part of their system.
2 Titanic coin of EverQuest. Oh yes, we must.
Well, we don't have it. That's the requirement.
But we don't know if it's actually a requirement yet.
Are you going to click yes and find out?
No, I don't want to die.
All right, we got a single kobold. Good. And he is not resisting nukes that well, so that's good.
We're at 72% of the level right now.
Yeah, we're both identical, I think. Which is pretty impressive. We've literally never killed anything for experience.
That was 3%.
For a deep red, again, it's not unrest.
The thing is, though, I think the benefit we have here is that he wasn't beating your face in.
Yep.
Seemed fairly sustainable, and they weren't resisting a lot yet.
Then what is the noble staff by default? Oops, we got 2. And we're going to probably get the shaman. Yeah, this might be problematic.
Shaman is Mez.
Perfect.
Second kobold is Mez.
You definitely have the nukes.
Let me long nuke this shaman, see if I can kill it.
Long nuke?
So my big nuke takes longer to cast, but it does 1400 damage.
No, it's just weird that you called it long nuke.
Sorry, let me cast Inferno Shock.
The long duration cast time.
Magic missile, go! Lightning bolt!
Pew pew! Interesting.
What?
Oh no, I'm just looking at the drops and stuff. We can buy potions, I just don't think there's many out of era. That's something we needed to check for though, was Augs. Melee Augs. I didn't
Where would we have
confirm
found
it.
those?
In main towns. Rec asks, so what type of server is this? Looks neat. If you like, can I make a character real quick? I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a troll. I can find it out real quick. What type of server? So this is Age of Titans. It is a roguelike. As you noticed, we are classless. We can grab every spell. We get to choose 3 randomly every time we level up. And if you die, you lose everything in your inventory, including your experience, your coins, yeah, and your spells. You lose all those too if you die and don't get rezzed within 5 minutes. So there is no dying allowed. Okay, we need to start in Grob. Perfect. Gotta double check where the melee merchant is. Melee Og Grob. He might be in find. Yep. Let's go see how much they are and how good they are. Wait, it says just walk up this. There we go. All right. There you go. So for 127 plat, we can get all of the Augs that you know from THJ. So 55 DD Augs. That's what I wanted to check. Not to say we got to do it now, but definitely something to rat around.
Well, not right this second, but we definitely should probably do it.
Shared bank. I could log this character in, get the money, buy it, and then we just have to get to a banker, which would be Freeport. So, unless Freeport probably has a melee og, I think in East Freeport as well. Oh, here's an interesting idea. You see it on my screen?
Oh. Did it work?
Yeah, finish scribing Sirens, so long Song of the Sirens. That's an interesting bug. I double memmed my last spell. That can be exploited.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, unless it gets patched, I'm pretty sure what you could do, make a character after, like, let's say you get a character. Next time we get a spell choice, I'm going to test something, basically. And where are you at?
I just went around the corner, so I didn't get any aggro.
I invited you to group. There you are. Cool. Let's resume.
Let us head towards the namers this way.
Oh, we're going to go to champion rooms area?
Might as well get some loot out of this or die.
No, there is no dying. Goonies never say die.
Mezzing the shaman?
Sure. I'm going to stop nuking and just focus on melee, and I only heal so that my mana is not being used as much. And you can be a little bit more aggressive with mana if needed, but we did get an ad.
Oh, shaman's still mezzed. Okay, remezzing shaman.
We're about ready for him once this dies. But I'll just go for the greater kobold, I'm guessing.
Oh, he resisted my shock.
So, shaman? No. Kobold. But yeah, that would definitely help. In fact, I'm curious if the Celestial Regen proc.
It's affected by charisma.
Exactly.
That would be nutty.
And I mean, we're not hurting on money, so.
No, definitely not.
I'm getting diseased or poisoned. That's why I'm like having to heal. The poison is nasty. 29 a tick.
We can clear your poison. Oh,
Oh yeah, but it's like 3 seconds.
Mezzing Guardian.
Sorry, I gotta heal. I pulled a little aggressively there, apparently.
Mezzing Greater Kobold, you're not attacking.
Yep. I'm more healing at this point. We definitely need to get you a heal, though. I'll do the Top Guardian.
I'm gonna remez the Kobold. Greater Kobold.
Mm-hmm. Man. The one time I tried target healing, and then the fucking pet pulls aggro right when I pressed the heal ended. Just like, seriously?
I wonder if life spikes double dip on here like they did on Rhett too, where the healing and the spell damage affects it.
Probably not, if I had to guess, only because THA is really custom. They fucked with a lot of shit.
Blackened Mithril Boots.
Those well, they're got mana for you. I mean, I use mana as well. The AC is a little low. They're not bad.
Rolled them. They drop pretty frequently in here.
Yeah. Frankly, you getting better gear is always good.
Double check your AAs and make sure you don't have any to spend.
Nope.
We got a Pat coming in? Maybe?
He walked to the left and into the room. Which kind of sucks. We kind of want him to walk out so we can... You are no longer diseased. Praise the Lord.
I still have 28 minutes, you lucky dog.
And my mana actually does regen faster with it off. I can tell. Because I'm like 80. And then 84.
Yeah, I can't pull that room. They look closer than they do on the map.
Yeah, he's roaming. He's coming out now. There's one coming behind us, but I don't think he roams up here, does he? Nope, he's going the other way.
I either need a better spike or a heal of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Or tap, not spike.
There was an A.
Okay, let's see what we can do about this room. I'm gonna try to mez that red one we can see from here. Are you ready?
Yeah. You want me to go first? You want me to pull?
I'm just gonna try to mez it.
Why did they lose aggro? Oh, you flopped.
I flopped immediately just in case.
And we got 4. 3.
I am mezzing the yellow one.
I'm nuking one. So you know which one I'm doing.
Let's do yellow next.
You know what we should get? We should do the Flux quest. Flux staff quest. So that you have insta-cast pulling, because that's going to come in clutch when you're pulling trash mobs for spells.
Oh yeah, true.
Personally, I know that the high-end people, they're all melee, but like in my opinion, build the exact same way I did on... Okay, so I got Calm Animal and Abundant Drink.
This guy's coming in. Just be ready.
Oh, sorry. So I just dinged, right?
Yep.
And I have Abundant Drink, Calm Animal. So what I'm going to do, we're going to test something. I'm going to do Abundant Drink, which is the very left. I'm going to camp out real quick, hop on the troll, see if I get the pop-up again, camp out, come back, and then pick the middle one and see if I get Calm Animal.
Sounds good.
I think he has a cache on his spell choices of whatever was previously prompted. And by logging out, I'll get the prompt, and it'll show me the prompt of the current character. But then if I go back to my other character, I can select, because that's what happened last time, I think. We're going to find out very shortly. Was that known, Jason? Oh, I didn't know that. I just stumbled upon it, so I wanted to test it to validate. We'll see if it pops up before I camp. It might not, because I chose it on the other character. Well, not as interesting if it's already known. Anyways, I'm back.
I'm pulling one out to us.
Tap Control I. Look at you, solo pulling.
Gotta be safe. You never know.
That's right. Hey, death is permanent. Not really, but...
Well, we also have the noxious spider we can watch out for too.
But that requires us to get over into the spider area. And
you can pull him to here. He's south of us.
Oh. Will he roam right outside the bat area there? We got Ranger, and there's a mage spell in there. We also have 2 ads.
I'm gonna try to remez.
So the mage one is sitting on one of the corpses, just heads up.
Okay.
And I have... yeah, and then I got the Ranger. I mean, this feels better, I think, than Upper Guck.
I think this might just be the new norm, to be fair.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
Someone mentioned there was hell levels.
Yeah, I don't know. You freaking hit like a truck. Burning Arrow, Healing, Harmony of Nature.
Ooh.
So
Monster
healing it?
Summoning, Barrier of Combustion, and Lesser Conj Earth.
Lesser Conjure? Which version is that?
Lesser Conjuration Earth.
Earth? I don't know. Those all don't sound super amazing. I mean, they could be good because they're higher level, but let's see how good healing is. Oh yeah, 17. 17% of my health. That's good.
Oh, you got a new heal?
Yeah.
Lucky dog. Better start pumping that wisdom.
Here's Mithril Boots. Gonna upgrade. I went from 16 to 9, but I get 18 mana and 9 magic resists. I think AC is better. In fact, I should preview what is... Oh. Is that your monster pet?
Oh yeah. Better than my level 19 water pet.
Oh, speaking of... I'm gonna put it on my shoulders. That literally gave me hit points. In fact, let's see. Yeah, it's like 40. Wait, how many hit points does that give me? 1165, 1198 from 3 plus 2 stamina, so 5 stamina? Man. The goblins in Soul A can drop a nice ring. According to Babe. Cool. So there is an option to go to Soul A as well.
Okay. Have we got any inclination as to where the experience is at, or no one's?
I'm kind of intentionally not, pushing for knowledge. It's kind of fun to be, but if people leak it, I don't really like get upset. But there are caster and melee rings for Sol A that we can consider.
Oh, we do have a Titanic coin of EverQuest.
Ooh.
In your well, I've messed up now.
In your alt currency or something?
Yeah. I reclaimed it. Don't reclaim it because you can't
Got it.
take it back.
Well, sometimes you have to select the type and then hit reclaim. When there's multiple options, that's something you have to do.
Oh yeah, it did.
It worked?
Yep.
Yep. I've been using Tiger Claw this whole time. I forget which one's the strongest, though. Like Flying Kick, Eagle Strike, Tiger Claw. You know?
So Eagle Strike rides the same thing as Frenzy. So does Flying Kick.
Oh, so Tiger Claw is the better one because it doesn't.
Yeah. Alright, so looks like we're getting repops. We didn't clear all the rooms though, so let's clear these.
Sure. Ready?
Yep. Blasting.
Kaboom. Bronze. New repop. Well, AC works, I can tell you that. I did lose charisma, by the way. I'm not that worried, but... Thank you. It's like the only one I care about. Like, I mean, hit point buffs is nice and the AC, and I'm not like sleeping on it, but it's just not as pivotal since all buffs get boosted from it. All right. Advisors up.
Let's see how crazy we can get right now.
Are you gonna pull from there? Yeah.
Oh, yes, I did.
He actually almost one-shotted him.
I'm going to mez the kobold.
The one that has 2 hit points left.
No, the other one.
Yep.
I'll mez the advisor, who seems to be healing.
He is definitely healing.
Something else is healing. We're attacking the shaman.
No, I'm killing the kobold.
Thumb's attacking the shaman. Oh well.
Interesting. Well, I'm going for the shaman now.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast it. Or it will resist. It feels bad. I'm gonna remez the advisor. Alright, that was my spicy pull for a while.
It wasn't super spicy. We're good.
Oh, I'm slowed. Excellent.
Excellent. Oops. Oh, never mind. We're good. That hurt, though. Cool. Bronze shoulders are not useful with the legendary Bloodstained Mantle. Probably smart for us just to chill here, because all the drops from here, the mithril drops and stuff, are not bad. You know?
Rue.
In fact, we may want to, I think even just cycling this and then maybe add in Noble, or like you said, Noxious Spider, could be pretty clean until they start turning a little bit more yellow, you know?
No.
I wonder if it's more mana efficient to dot. Because, at least for me, I don't insta-kill them.
I don't either. Unless I use my big one, but that's still costing
Let's
me
see.
30% of my
I'm doing
mana.
25 for a minute with dots. Yeah, that's a ton more mana efficient. Even if it costs a little bit more up front, it's not enough to, yeah. Because it takes, what, 4 ticks?
Roamer.
6, 2, 5. 5 ticks. Okay. Plus I'm snaring it. Though they haven't been running. I don't know if they've removed that or what.
That'll be a good aggro punch for sure.
That too.
You guys are really hitting.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, I'm actually kind of getting hurt. What's nice is our kill rate is just about what the repop rate is in this area. Mobs don't summon, Jason, ever.
Did you get your mithril boots?
I did, but I didn't get them good enough. I don't know if they ever would be. When you consider I have Fabled 16 AC bronze. And I mean, mana's not pivotal, and the MR is not like...
Well, for them to go up to Fabled, it's just 10 AC, 20 mana, and then 10 plus 4. So it's not a huge difference.
Yeah, so Fabled would be... yeah. I don't know if they'd be worth it. So basically 6 AC for 10 NMR and 20 mana. They're better, but they're not like 6 AC's better for now. I'm probably gonna wait until you get a good set, and then I'll go, because in the long run you're gonna be mana. The only reason I'm using a lot is because of heal.
Yeah, the mana ratio on intelligence isn't super good either, so I can't swap this robe in for my tunic because the egg is making the tunic more mana efficient. Although I'm doing more damage with intelligence, I'm losing mana pool.
Jason says, Fear and Charm is probably what will kill you. Don't sleep on MR. Okay.
Mezzing red.
Oops. I dotted red. It's alright.
Shaman. Mezzing yellow.
Literally, I don't know why my mind just went, oh, go for the Cobalt. And then you're like mezzing that, and I'm like, I've committed. Dotted.
Yeah, it's all good. I think Mez is my most mana efficient spell right now, so it's not.
And it's probably just gonna stay that way. Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna be my best stun. It's gonna be my best everything.
Well, with what he said in mind, I'll probably go ahead and swap to Mithril.
Break the damage, Kobold first.
Yep.
I mean, just keep them in your bag. I think for this use, nothing's really like magic casting on us, so it doesn't make sense to necessarily wear them, but it's definitely worth keeping them.
No, I mean, the AC loss is not big enough to like be like, oh my gosh, I need, or else, you know, it's kind of a, jeez, somebody showing the big knocks. But with all that, I'm at 28 MR, which isn't horrible, I don't think. Cobalt King is an SK and will fear. Not as scary with the camps cleared and with the duo. Yeah. In general, we've been pretty comfy with the fact that, man, the repop is so fast. It's nice.
Yep. I'm gonna mez that Shaman.
Sure, I'll go for the Kobold. Maybe.
Good.
Alright. Let me heal myself.
Stunning.
Honestly, if I just dot and heal, that's probably good enough. I probably didn't need to double cast it. Oh well. Did you have issues dotting the other guy? Or mezzing the other guy?
I didn't mez any more than the Shaman. I'm trying your cross dot theory. Doesn't seem to be super efficient though.
Cross dot? You mean dotting everything?
Yeah, so I kept the Shaman mezzed because I was afraid he would heal.
Yep.
Which made sense. And then I just started dotting everything else, which it's working, but I don't know if it's worth it because of the mana that you have to burn to sustain them.
No, I don't think. I think it was worth it. Other than I did burn quite a bit of mana, but I don't think that was because of the dots. I don't know. It's a good question for like long-term efficiency. I mean, what I should actually be considering, I don't know. We still got to do some debating on like. Obviously, stats are amazing. However, when it comes to AAs, I imagine the abilities that you're getting with Archetype create some interesting debates on what to go.
It's very the archetypes for casters are very underwhelming, so I'm pivoting a little bit into a hybrid.
Babe is mentioning that the Bard Slow song is massive aggro. I'll have to see about. I think I had that as an option at one point, but I didn't grab it.
I need to grab some water. Give me 1 second. I'll be back before repops.
Sure. I'm gonna look at AAs while you're gone. So like ferocity would be nice for boost and double attack, but I doubt it's that amazing. Oh, it is amazing. Okay. Maybe. So at this point, Jason, I'm going dex and strength. I was going stamina, but I noticed almost immediately that stamina doesn't seem to be super needed with how crazy your health is just naturally as you level. I imagine eventually I'll have to go stamina, but... And with what I've got, I got 15 strength and 12 dex. And I could easily get ferocity with my strength. And I could also get combat fury with my dex. I'm just debating if it's worth the 3 points versus getting 15, you know, base stats. Because 15 base stats is really nice. But when I get both of those, I'm going to be starting to get into, you know, some of the interesting combo abilities here shortly. Hey, cool Mojo. This is called Age of Titans. It is a roguelike. When you die, if you don't get rezzed within 5 minutes, you have to restart and you lose your coins, your bag inventory, and your levels if that happens. So you don't want to die. It's because it's brand new is probably why you haven't heard of it. And they revamped all the AAs, and that's what we're kind of discussing right now. Debating, you know, what routes make sense. Like this Embrace of the Beast. This one, I mean, it has a 10-minute reuse. It also doesn't tell you the duration. And the fact that you can't cast any spells could be more negative than positive, but that seems potentially good in our situation where I'm going to be a tank. So strength and dex is actually going to increase my physical crit damage. Which should be pretty good. Embrace isn't working at all. Man. Yeah, that kind of bothers me that there's so many AAs that literally just do not work.
Okay, I'm back.
I mentioned that to Careless that he really should just disable AAs if they're not, you know, if they're not in the game, don't list them because otherwise people are just going to be wasting. But I do know you can res and recover and all that.
Let me try to mess the Guardian.
Yep, I'm just blowing up the ferocity. Or global. Okay, so sorry, there was some intel I'll share here in a sec. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah. We plowed through that. I mean, you used a little bit of mana for that nuke, but they did not stand a chance. Okay. So, Embrace doesn't work. I haven't crunched numbers, but I think Ferocity will be more DPS for the investment than the straight stats. If your buddy has res, easy enough to swap it around. There are a bunch that don't, but there's really only a few options. Got it. Yeah, we haven't resed yet. There's a part of me that doesn't want to. This has 2 mithril boots on it. I'm gonna grab both. What version do you have of boots?
I have fabled.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep eating them then, because they don't sell well, right? I don't even think they sell.
I don't think they sell at all.
So I'll just keep working for Fabled. Epic. And even if they did, it's not like we have money issues. Epic. Okay, so ferocity is probably my best ROI.
Are you ready for that next room over there?
Yeah, bring it. Yeah, dude, I'm full mana and health. We're more than ready.
Okay, well, nothing mezzed, so that's good. It all resisted.
It's fine. Let's just dot them all. Let's see how the heal rate is. Or the death rate. The one issue is that you're taking a lot of damage. Let me see if I can get some aggro by healing. There we go. I have aggro on all of them. Now I'm dying.
I'm gonna mezz the shaman.
I thought I dotted it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I dotted all but the shaman. Yeah, your nuke.
Room repops, that's what the issue is.
Got it. I mean, it almost feels like your mana is best used on your nukes. Get that kobold.
Problem soon.
Yep. I will be. I don't know.
I'm gonna mezz a shaman again.
Yeah, we're getting a little in the trouble start. I'm gonna start giving some pads.
I'm gonna try to get these mezzes under control. They're resisting a lot.
I also let silos fade. That's not smart. And I'm rooted, so. And we got more repop. That was this. Let's not pull to this room anymore.
That's not a good choice.
All right, I'm gonna kill the blue because he's a. Oh shit! I'm like I can't heal, dude. I'm gonna flop and fall to the ground. Apparently. Yep, I'm gonna die. Should I try to move? Well, I can't move, so. Well, there's the first death. Make sure you don't die. Are you rooted?
No, I DA'd to get out.
How'd you DA?
With DA?
Oh, you literally had the spell, so.
Yep.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well, obviously that was not a... You have 5 minutes to get back there, by the way.
Yeah.
You want me just to consent you, and you can invis?
Yeah.
I'll do the respec, I guess. And I know about that, babe, but I don't want to use that ever. That just feels gimmicky. How goes it for you?
I got you back. I'm dragging you to zone line.
Sweet. I could race change, but I don't think I want to do that.
Are you ready?
Yep.
I mean, we did that to ourselves. We were a little bit too comfortable in a very bad spot.
Yeah. Well, then you AFK came back and then tried to pull a room.
True.
And the repop's super fast, so
We should probably zone the X-Tar is all messed up.
I can't move, so you have to wait. Do you think I should go stamina or like int or something?
I mean, you have the only heals. I would go wisdom.
Yeah. I really wish they'd fix this to be easier to find shit. Okay, so yeah, wisdom. What I could even do. I'm gonna get some stamina index. No, I want to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like 5 whiz. Let's see how much it heals me for when he's healing. $73, 174. I'm gonna do another point. $180. So each point is 5. Literally, it's healing for 5 more for every point of wisdom. I didn't forget it, Dougal. I wasn't planning to die. All right. With that in mind, technically, it makes more sense to get this to 10, and then I can get the crit heals, and I will be very, like, basically, I'll be a tank healer, and I can potentially sustain away from that situation in the future.
Almost like you're a paladin. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of turning into a paladin. That's exactly it. All right. I got to get the pet out again. And the familiar buff. But shouldn't take me too long. I do have a minute still on res. That is one thing that we need to consider is I need to get an invis.
Yep.
Because that would have been really shitty if you didn't have that to get me out again. You know, like corpse dragging me with all those mobs.
This will be the first time I don't have rabies since we started playing on this server. 1 minute left.
Looking forward to it, I imagine.
It'll be crazy.
You know, it'd be cool to get clarity.
Yeah, it would. I'm just burning some mana while I have it.
Oh yeah, cloudy potions. That makes sense. I have canny, and now that I have better heals, I can potentially, you know what I mean, have infinite mana-ish.
Do you have res sickness still?
Nope, it's gone.
I am rooted for 2 minutes. Holy schmolies.
What's wrong?
I'm rooted for 2 minutes. Can you bring him around the corner a little bit and I'll try to nuke him?
Sure. But yeah, I heal for 261 now. Where are you? I just see. Are you the Earth Elemental pet?
Yeah.
Or you're the Earth Elemental?
I'm the Earth Elemental. I can't get my pet back far enough. So it's just what it is, I guess.
Are we just gonna kill it then?
I guess so, yeah. I can't. Even when I bring my pet back, he only comes to here because.
Well, hit pet back now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even when I back him off,
Oh,
he is backed off right there.
I see. But yeah,
He's too big.
I'm tempted to get a slow big two-hander because I can cast in between swings. Like I can canny.
Just need an Earth Shaker.
Oh, I don't have my. It removed pneumatic retention. It removed planar power, and it removed upgrade equipment. Okay, because I reset. And then we can upgrade this. It's a rare. I think that might be enough. Let's test this. Okay.
It looks like the Staff of Writhing guy might be up around the corner.
The only problem with the Staff of Writhing guy, the Noble, is that he is going to charm us.
Maybe we can blast him fast enough that it won't matter.
Potentially.
Ugh, immediately slowed.
Someone's healing him.
He's healing himself. I stunned him there. I'm gonna try to mez him.
Mez him? Oh, just
to
so that
break
he...
his heal.
Got it. I dinged.
Ooh, 32.
Call of Bones, Magnify, and Animation.
Yeah.
Oh, Call of Bones is mana regen, actually. Nice.
I got Nectilus Portal, Harmony of Nature. It's up to 15, level up to 15 outdoors only, and Mass Imbue Ivory. Neck Portal it is.
Yeah. Oh, giddy. I gotta be a skelly. Oh, I don't have Sal still. I gotta fix that too. Is this the bad one? Is he up?
He's not up.
Okay.
This
I feel like I need to prioritize Silos real quick. Or Sal. Especially because pets are doing a pretty good job.
Okay. Did we find a token in here or a coin?
We found like, remember 2?
Oh yeah, the mage and the ranger one. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. But for the most part, no. You want to go back to the rooms? Or do you want to go get those rings?
Which rings?
The rings in Soleil?
The silver wing rings?
I don't know. They just said there was a melee ring and a caster ring that's from Soleil that are actually pretty good.
If we're leaving here, I want to go get Oggs. That makes the most sense to me.
Oggs from where?
Any hometown?
Oh, you meant melee Oggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
let's go try to get the rings from Soleil. Let's go see if we can do that, and
yeah,
then we'll go get
because
Meleogs.
we can literally go to Soleil from B. Something about Mana Stone is not a very good drop here, by the way, and it breaks those 2-minute roots after combat's over pretty quick. Oh, as in the OOC breaks those?
I think he's saying the damage from Mana Stone might do it.
Oh.
But your canny would do it by that idea, then I guess.
True. And I mean, it's good for us to mass kill low levels because we can get spells. All right.
Um.
So, babe, if you're listening, any insight of where we can get the rings? You just said off random shit?
I think it's a global drop in here.
Okay. We should check the experience. So this is a light blue. We're at 7.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go check and see if the gnome's up for the wisdom shield.
Mm-hmm. That's a good call. So, and yeah, Kenny does break it.
Oh, I found one.
Nice.
That's a finger though.
Right. That's a ring. That's what I said, right?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said earring. My bad.
Nope. And those are very good rings. Definitely out of era. Yeah, EXP, 2 light blues, and we're now at 10. So 7, 8, 9, 10. 3% for 2 light blues. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm curious. What is my 2-hand blunt up to? Oh, 84. It's skilling up. Oh, I'd never summoned my damn pet. You know what I could try though? Wonder if Sirens works decent. Put Sirens on shift 2. Or even G. Did he stun me? There we go. You cannot have more than one pet at a time? Well, discard my familiar. What the heck? Oh, I'm missing a wooden flute. Song of the Sirens requires a wooden flute? When did that happen? Weird. Charm will last longer with your charisma. The Fizzle will be annoying because no bard instrument skills. I dump points on the trainer. Oh, so you can pump points. Okay.
All right. I'm going to evac myself back to the top because I wandered all over Gnome area and it's not here.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just killing gobbies. Let's get out of the doorways because they keep opening them. Oh, helps to turn on attack as well. Honestly, I think wisdom mixed with charisma, wisdom mixed with strength is actually not shabby. And basically go melee.
Yep.
Get us fireworks. What does it do again? No, it doesn't do damage. Turquoise eye patch is not bad. Let's see what it rolls to be. I got fabled. Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
That's Tanagi's lair. And there you are. Hello. Making a train.
Thanks.
Yep. The whiz was worth it.
It certainly is. That's a lot of healing.
Fiery Vambraces. FR arms. Did you want to use them? There's a necromancer spell on them too.
Sure. Oh, I feel so fiery.
Yeah, I'll get healing gift next because I got 10 in whiz. And I'll basically be super mana efficient at healing.
I got Dark Soul.
Jesus Christ. You strike. Wait, where is it at? It's all spammy. You frenzy for 178. You frenzy for 189. Wearing a two-hander and then frenzying is mega deeps. Because this isn't even a rare yet. This is not even my final form.
Oh, no.
What, at my comment?
It has begun. There's Fiery Vambraces on there. Ooh, Flame Rot Emerald Band. This is the other one.
Is it the caster one?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Which one do you think you're going to go for?
Both. Now we just need to get you two.
Okay. 11, 9.
Well, yeah, they're lore. So unless when you make them different qualities, it makes them lore of different types. Backing those in the caster ones would be pretty nuts. But let me go look for some for you.
Yep. We could split up, but it's fine, I think. Oh, we can sell! Yay!
Well, for a little while longer at least until he hates us.
I don't think he's on the same faction.
No,
Is he? Oh, different rarities or different lores?
That's craziness. Those are crazy twink items, then.
Well, I don't think we're gonna have money issues.
No.
Bard. First time I've seen a Bard coin. I think I'm considered Bard, right?
Sure, yeah, it's hybrid still.
Ability to see invis.
Oh. Well, you got clarity, though.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be worthwhile, but it's cool.
Probably not. Did you already pick it?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to test it. Speaking of, did I give Strength of Earth to you? Yeah. Good.
I found you a caster one.
Sweet. Yeah, you're getting a lot luckier than me on it. You've gotten 3, I've gotten 0. Vambraces drop a lot. Alright, so this mana regen song. Oh, I overlapped. Is it the pulse one? I think it's the pulse one. Interesting.
What's the pulse one? What?
It's Chant of Clarity, not Chorus, which means every time I play it, I'm getting mana.
Oh.
I'll have to test it though. It's not check your pet. It's buggy as fuck. I'm not sure what you're talking about. As far as, is it the Bard song you're talking about? Check his buff. What am I checking on his buff? Yeah, let's see. So on his buff window, if I play Chant, so he's getting the mana regen. I get it. So it's group and it doesn't go on self because you're not considered, because you're the caster. And it has that bard mechanic problem. So makes sense. Goblin fire totem. Interesting. Not useful.
I need you to come pick this one up.
Why? You got two of the same?
Yeah, I have 2 on me, so I'm gonna re-roll another one, and you're gonna come take this normal one, and there's a Beast Lord token on me. I'm all the way east.
Yep, I'm coming. I'm almost there already. Hello. Is it on the corpse or trading?
It's on those 2 corpses on the table.
There's the one. Beast Lord. I saw one. You said there was 2?
I took the other one to try to roll it.
Oh, got it.
It was just another flame rot, so it was just double lore at that point.
I got a fabled my first try.
Jeez Louise, lucky dog.
Cool. Yeah, no worries, Alpha. Thanks for lurking. That's an amazing piece of gear. Especially for the effort. Collectors. Oh, that's a chess piece. Weird.
Sometimes these things drop about 1 billion pieces or items.
Yep. Gets confusing.
Goblin Drunkard.
Yep, it's... I'm not sure if it's anything noteworthy or not. Tonic. Aura of Mar. Slows you, but heals for 130. Weird.
I mean, this isn't the worst experience for how easy this is, too.
I mean, we're gaining experience. Yeah. Wasn't there a guy that drops a decent item in the gnome area?
He drops the 8-wiz base shield.
No, not the shield. There's another one. It's
the guy that sells the box, or buy the guy that sells the box.
So in the main city, over in this area, Mardoodle, Gabriel Mardoodle, dropped something. Let me go find it.
Drops,
Mithril Quill. What is the Mithril Quill? I got another ring. It is a 4 damage, 19 delay weapon with 20 hit points on it. Piercing. And Molten Cloak.
Molten Cloak is 4-wiz 4-int, which is pretty good.
Yep. There you go. That's what I was mentioning. Can I go ahead and upgrade this Flame Rot? Second?
Sure.
Rare. I think that's probably... I'm good to go. Let's see. I already have a legendary Jagged Band. But this is absolutely better.
Yeah, there's no question about that.
Let's see how much I'm healing for now. 276. So I'm very comfortable now. Definitely was a good idea to go Sully.
For sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to farm until I get one more flame rot. I want to see if I can get a better than rare one. If it doesn't pop, it doesn't pop. But I'm gonna farm until I get one more and try to run it.
No worries. There's no rush. All right. I'm going to start heading to the gnome town.
Okay.
I think it's right over here. Yep. Okay, so, and then I have to like do weird pathing. Is it this way though? I think it's this way. And then there's a fake wall and then it goes over. Yeah, it's a process. Okay. And I think you go down this way into the fortress and then around. Can you just drop down? I think you can. And then go here. She is not up. Nope, she is. The problem is she has 4 mobs in her room, and they're blue, yellow, white, and blue. I should be okay, but there's a part of me that wants you here, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Though technically, if I die, you can get here in 5 minutes.
I mean, it's a very safe run for me to get there because I'm not KOS to any of them.
Right. The hardest part is just the goblins. What do you think? Should we risk it, or do you we should wait for you?
That's a you thing.
Because I have no CC.
You also probably don't do as much nuke as you did before.
True.
Oh, I mean, the Goblin Merchant hates me now.
Oh no. Heaven forbid.
I'm working my way to you, though.
Cool. Yeah, I figured I would check, and then if he wasn't here, I wouldn't bother. But now that he is up, he's worth an attempt at a molten 5-int whiz back piece. And the Mithril Quill isn't horrible either.
Rue?
Let's see.
Early night tonight? Struggling with the yawns?
Not early. I mean, we got 30 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't sleep great, so I'm kind of running on cool, low
feel ya.
batteries. Yep. But this has been fun. It's kind of a casual stroll. Kind of has a vibe of like old school THJ Alpha, you know?
Yeah.
Because you got that like, oh, we found something that's not supposed to be in game. That's fun. I think it would be fun to spice up open world and add in, like we were talking yesterday about the AI system, right?
Oh yeah.
Um, expanding upon that and itemizing in a similar fashion, you know, where there's just the intelligence of the mob impacts the loot of the mob as well. Heck, it would even be fun to feed like Lua scripts that whenever a mob spawns, just the normal mob spots, they look up every possible race that's valid in that zone and can potentially spawn a unique NPC. You know, like name, model, race, everything. So you'll see like a frost kobold in the middle of places. So you see what I mean? There's like 4 of them here.
Oh, she has the quill too. Rip.
Oh, I guess I should have checked for that, huh?
That's alright.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
I'm going to just attack and we can go from there.
See what we get.
Yeah, I think I would have been totally fine. They don't hit hard. You didn't even have to heal with you, Ian.
Maybe we'll get lucky. She'll drop 5 cloaks.
Nope, she just dropped 1. It does have hit points on it though. Do you want to try it and roll it at Fabled?
No, not over a tentacle whip. The proc is worth more than that would give.
True.
It'll be a hard sell to get me off a tentacle whip now, just because the little bit of sustain we get.
I'm trying to remember what other life steal. I mean, there's some in air. You know what we can buy with money?
No.
Bag of the Tinkerers.
Oh yeah, how much is it though?
5k. We can also get traveler boots. Not that we need it. He also sells Shrollock pack and deluxe toolboxes. The toolboxes are probably worth it for a plat. Yeah, I'm going to start swapping the toolboxes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and let me get my Beast Lord spells. Spirit of the Bear, which is stamina, fuels your warder with the Spirit of Inferno. That's one of the DD procs. And Endear Poison. So, pet proc or stamina boost? Probably pet proc. Right?
Probably, that makes the most sense.
Be hilarious if they stacked. Doubt it though. Nope. Okay. Let me go ahead and port because it's faster than getting back to the entrance. There's some decent drops, I think, on the basement area. From the main entrance, if you take a left and then go south, there's a couple named over there too, and there's like one that drops like a pelt or something, or boots and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I am in Plane of Knowledge.
Oh, the dream.
And now I'm in Solid Entrance. Okay. So
It'd be fun to get a Plane of Knowledge port, but you only get one a day.
Right? Desperately grab shit for like 60 seconds.
Well, it would give you like one opportunity to change continents, save a bit of a trip, you know?
Yeah. Oh, wait. When I open bags, toolboxes, it's always going to go into the experiment mode. Never mind. That was a bad buy. That's okay. Live and learn. It was only 8 plat. I forgot the gnome requirement is messed up. Because we're all... I think you got enough mobs, jeez.
Not yet, I don't.
Are you pulling more?
I did.
Did I? Oh shit. Apparently I put that port in a location that I cast without realizing it.
Oh no.
It was on my G key, so I pressed G and now I'm at the entrance again. Like a noob. I'm like, why am I porting?
Singed goblin eyes are pretty rough. For all that luck, these drops are being awfully stingy.
And by the way, if you do want to swap your build at any point, just let me know and I can get ready to res ya.
Oh yeah. I will let you know.
I don't know if it was ferocity that made that frenzy so nuts or not. I mean, I'm doing good damage with the two-hander, I'm thinking. Actually, that had a bag in it. That was perfect. I need a backpack.
I got Psalm of Cooling and Calm Animal. Psalm of Cooling.
I got Nimble, Resist Poison, and Ice Clad Gate. So Nimble it is. I'm actually getting like every buff. I don't know why my
heal.
Yeah, that's what you need. I can't right click gems.
Might be bugged.
Yep. I do have a slow. I didn't. How long have I had this? Largo's Binding.
Isn't that the Bard slow?
Yeah, it's the AE group or the AE.
Oh my gosh.
I grabbed it at one point, but all right, let's see how good it is.
That's
I'll probably have to go to a trainer to help it too.
Uh-oh, I might be bugged too. Yep, I am definitely bugged. With a fat 3-pole.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
Let me check where you're at. I can probably give you a heal without even trying.
I can still use my abilities. I'm sustaining enough. I'll make it through these.
The doors would stop pinning me. There we go. I found you. Kaboom. Would you like heals?
272, that's pretty good.
Considering that's only 10 AAs, I think. Yeah. But I did get healing, so the base is pretty good at 175, but I've almost doubled it. I should actually double check if the tentacle whips, how well they're doing. Let me do that actually.
I'll be right back. I need to log out and log back in. Hopefully fix my spell.
Yep. Let's see. Am I gonna smile? Wow, he is destroying me actually. Interesting.
Mention invite.
Good call. Oh yeah, we were about to. Yeah, I only hit for 15, so it isn't affected by Wiz. I did get a legendary on my two-hand. So
What are you rolling?
I'm just getting a fine steel to.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you found some juice.
No. I'm literally just. I'm finding two-handers to be really good, so I'm now just trying to get a good ratio two-hander. Wait, isn't legendary our top tier? No, fabled. Fabled. Sorry, my brain is getting tired.
It is indeed late.
Oh man, it is nice to heal for 25% of my health though. And I need to get used to using binding because it's worth like one cast to like aggro everything. Plus it's 25% slow. I can't believe I forgot that. Like,
It's kind of big.
yeah. These freaking gates are so annoying.
Yep.
That's Nagy. I'm curious. Can I H&S him? Yep. So you can still sell. So what is the premise of this server? Well, it is a roguelike. And how many times have I said that, by the way?
Many
I need to get like a soundbite that just, regurgitates the intro so I don't have to repeat it. It's not that I mind, it's just funny. So it's a roguelike that you play, and everything in your inventory screen basically is at risk if you die and don't get rezzed. So your money, your bags, your inventory, your levels, and your spellbook is at risk. There are no classes, so as you level up, you every ding get a choice at one spell that you can pick out of 3, as well as there's these coins that drop, and the coins grant you a choice of 3 extra spells. Oh, I found an Og. 1 to all stats, 5 hit points.
Oof. That's gonna roll really well.
With how stats work here, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and upgrade it. So every item can be upgraded, and when you do that, you roll for stats. In this case, it was a 2 out of 5, so it wasn't a great roll, but still gives me 2 plus 1 to all stats, plus 8 hit points.
That is craziness.
And stats here are modded in good ways. Should I just go ahead and put it on one of those rings?
But yeah, I mean, you're gonna have those rings.
I don't think I'll be replacing those soon. So yeah, look at this ring now.
I guess I'll be in here for a while.
And yeah, it has its own little progression system. So like you unlock Kunark, you do all these like custom content things to go past tiers, I guess. There is some things about this we're not fully aware yet, because obviously we're playing self-found and kind of just learning as we go. I believe it's considered beta, actually.
And this is only day 3 for us?
Correct. By the way, well, and days would be like 2 to 3 hours a day, give or take. There's an enchanter coin for you.
Beautiful.
Okay, you're below me? Below me. I don't fully know where you're at, actually.
I'm close to the merchant.
Okay, well, I'm going to kill these. And a magician one, too. Okay. Hold still for 1 sec.
Holding.
Magician and enchanter.
Thank you.
Gray
Enchanter was Suffocate, Illusion, Barbarian, and Cloud.
If any of those good, Suffocate.
Yeah, it's not. Suffocate's not great, but it's the better version of the dot I have. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Magician. Greater summoning water, burnout 2, or summon phantom leather. I think water.
Yep. I think water pet's gonna always be a solid choice. You have a ton on the X-Star.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Because I'm in the prison pretty south.
Yep, I'll be okay. Just have to keep stunning. Keep stunning.
Just keep stunning, just keep stunning, just keep stunning.
Ring of the Goblin Lords. Unfortunately, it's not very good compared to what we have.
Yeah. Oh, this might have been a bad idea.
Who is that?
I don't know. I'm gonna bring him to you just because. I think I did this pretty cleanly. Let's see. Oh, did that fall? Kind of fell. But I think I can get out of this. There. I'll bring it all to you.
Oh,
As
I'm
long
ready
as they
for the
don't.
boom.
Where are you? Oh, you went to the left.
Yeah, I'm by the merchant. You want me to meet you up there?
No, I'm almost there. Yeah. They haven't rooted me, so. Here I am. Stuff to kill. And I'll go ahead and heal people. Because I'm technically a cleric in disguise. Yeah, definitely a whiz is powerful. She dropped nothing. Or wait, she did. She drew Damask crap, but I mean, extend enchantment could be good. I don't know. It's a hard say. And I'm getting encumbered because I'm not super mega strength anymore. I lost spells again. Thank you for the single bit, Villian. Oh, I can't loot either. I think I'm officially in a bug state. I can't cast spells. Okay, I have to camp. I'll be back. We're also about to be at the end of the day.
Brew.
Reload UI? I can try that.
A druid spell.
That worked. Yeah, you caught it. That fixed it. What was I going to put here? I'm going to put a direct damage. I think I lost mine. Might even put this on like, yeah, I have it in shift 1 currently, but let's put this in there instead.
Okay, I got Ring of Surefall and Circle of Tox.
Circle of Tox is actually useful.
Might be good for the hole.
That too. And the fact that it's a group port is nice.
Indeed. We're gonna pull all this.
Sure. Oops, I'm healing your pet instead of you. You're actually hard to follow. Where'd you go? You went over here, and then I found you. There you go. And can I get my AE slow on? Heck yeah. That also makes it easier for you to AE. While I die.
We don't die.
It's a lot harder to kill me now. That is absolutely correct. This might even be a good strat. Like, I AE slow and heal, and then you AE nuke.
Certainly not the worst thing we could be doing.
As long as I don't get stun locked.
Oh, I found one of your amulet things.
Nice. Congrats.
Legendary.
Nice.
Alright, now I don't feel so bad about logging off.
There is a fire crystal staff. I mean, 20 DD with your spell power. Be interesting to play with at least, right? Especially if you get it fabled, but I don't think fabled impacts the crit rate, or the not the crit rate, but the damage amount.
No, it went to rare. It does not change proc mod. It just changes ratio. I'll give it a go. See if it.
Yeah, see how much damage you do with it at least. Let me get this last AA real quick. Because I'm at 94%, and the next AA will give me the first rank of kill crit. Which would be nice.
Crit doesn't work, I thought.
I'm asking the resident local expert. Assuming he's still around.
We should check on that gnome too before we log.
Oh, for the back piece?
Yeah, because I'm sure she's respawned by now, unless she's on a long timer.
Yeah, there's no way she isn't with how fast it respawns here anyways. Yeah, between Call of Bones, Canny, and then my heal being super efficient, as long as I'm not like tanking the world, I am going to be very comfortable. So, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
Like even this right here, where you're just getting free reign, killing them, and really not pulling a ton of aggro is nice. We may have a good setup for mass killing already. I do think it's worthwhile for us to at least look at the Fluxstaff quest.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's going to be pivotal for this server. Firewalker boots. Not great. But yeah, I don't really lose mana. Unless I AE as well, but I can't because we're indoors. Ding! Okay, so Lava Storm, Beguiled Undead, and Conjuration Water. Major or minor Conjuration Water? But I think Lava Storm, a rain spell with 401 damage.
Oh, I don't know. I've rained on myself and it is bad. But you don't, I guess you're not scaling damage the same, but still 400 damage on yourself.
I think
I don't
minor
know.
Conjuration Water is better than.
Potentially. I got Circle of Force, which is another P-Bay.
Nice.
No, it's a targeted P-Bay. Not P-Bay, targeted AoE.
Yeah, because my pet's light blue currently.
Okay,
and
so if it's a targeted AoE or Endure Magic, what do you think?
probably targeted AoE.
Okay.
Because you can kite, remember?
Oh yeah. We whiz kite on here like crazy.
Yep.
Oh, another Emerald Amulet dropped. You want to ran for this one?
Sure. Grats.
Thanks. Let's see if I break it by upgrading it. Yep, I broke it.
You got doubled?
Yep, and it destroys it.
Oh, does it say that? Like, you can't have duplicate lore items or something?
It says you already have a lore, and then it just disappears.
Nice. Cool. Well, I think we're mostly done.
Yeah. Actually, do you want me to port us to Tox, and then we can run to Iridan for the Augs and just be done there?
Yes. I don't know if the melee augs are going to be easy to find in Rudin, but let's do that. I'm right by you. Go ahead.
I mean, it's a town that's close either way.
Well, we can also just port to Tox and then just log out, and then we can work on all that shit later. The only problem is there an Eldon in Rudin?
I don't know.
We
Might
don't
be
have
better
an
for us
easy.
just to go to Rowan Commons if we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Let's just do that, and then we'll figure it out tomorrow.
I agree. In fact, you want to stay here, and then if either of us, no, let's port, and we can.
Yeah, we can always run back. We're not too far away in Commons/row.
Yep. And it's definitely worth it to go to Furyport. I want to train Bard spells as well, Bard instruments. Because apparently you can't use instruments, but you can use a guildmaster and train it.
Okay.
But yeah, overall pretty fun. I think the key thing, if we make a server and we're like trying to find low-hanging fruits to make it fun, we need to think of creative ways to procedurally generate custom in the base world. Because, everyone expects EC, all the old classic zone connections. But if you can like revitalize zones without a lot of effort and just make them interesting, that's a big deal, right?
Yeah, well, and it would be cool to have something like zones, like the idea behind like the upgrading items or whatever, have the stat upgrades potentially scale with Zem. And like go have someone go to some crappy zone that no one ever goes to, but the stats on the items have a higher chance to roll because the Zem might be higher there because no one ever goes there,
The whole supply demand kind of mentality.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of fun kind of, theory craft systems I could do like that. Especially because I can utilize Lua with Lua mods and just make like a little Go program because, I'm an expert in Go, and basically orchestrate cool dynamics, right? Where I like, for example, there's like a top 5 and the top 5 kind of randomizes. However, it also is based on the kill rate. So every time a mob dies, I get fed data and I use that to determine if a hot zone's going to be losing eligibility or not, things like that.
Yeah.
And so it keeps you on your toes. But anyways, okay, so we're in EC. Did you want to go to Freeport real fast? I mean, it is Friday night, and if we're not killing, it's pretty chill for me. How late are you staying? Just
I mean, I'll stay up until whatever. I don't have anything to do tomorrow.
yeah.
Up to you.
Let's at least, I'm curious what this red is. Let's go to Freeport and see if we can find the Augs. Oh, that's Slate. Okay, so I can get a rank of Healing Gift, but we're concerned, right? We're not sure.
Yeah, I'm not 100%.
Because I would argue that, well, what do you get for combo Wiz and like stamina or Wiz Agi? Let's see. Something to look at while I'm moving.
Wizagi, you can get Armor of Wisdom, base armor class.
This passive ability increases your base armor class and scales it based on wisdom and charisma. It's weird that agility is required to get it, but then charisma impacts it after.
Oh, Healing Adept. That's where you need to be. First level of Healing Adept increases your healing by 35% per rank.
Yeah, and that's Wiz and charisma.
Jeez Louise.
What's the rule set on this server? It's a roguelike. And if you die, you can lose everything in your inventory, including levels, money, gear, and spells. It's classless. You are randomly picking up spells from coins as well as from... But yeah, Healing Adept is going to take me a while because I have to get charisma and wisdom to 15 and then combine wisdom and charisma to 5. But yeah, doubling my healing means that I can make my shitty heal amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that would be craziness.
Would that be like a class defining good or just a...
Well, I mean, the idea is that if you put enough points into it, if it scales at 35% per rank,
yeah,
you'd be at 175% after 5 points. Well, not
Yep.
5 AAs, but 5 points in the.
Did you want to go north and I'll go east?
I went north. I couldn't see it in the find.
Okay. Yeah, again, I don't. So this happens where they like fix it and then they don't fix it everywhere. That's why I ran over to Grob. In fact, I think we are officially at that point where it is not here. So what I should do is let's go to north. I'll put money in my shared bank and I'll grab it on my troll. That sounds cool as heck. Well, come try it. Learning that you basically get a get out of jail free system. Is it bad that I take this corner and I'm nervous?
Oh, because you've killed guards in here so many times?
No, the mage entrance, where the wizards and stuff are.
Yeah.
That's the area that's KOS to default faction on Dark Elf.
Oh.
And the same, if you zone out here, all the guards are KOS to you by default. But you can walk through West Freeport, just not the Mage Guild and not the North Freeport. So you can tell what race I play all the time. Oh, yes, wait. I'm going to go to the Bards and do the training. It would be cool, too, to see how the... apply poison.
They have a dye supply vendor here.
A what supply vendor?
Dye? Armor dye?
You can also get picklock. But yeah. Stringed is at 10. How did I get 10 stringed? Oh, they're all. So what does this require? Singing. Okay, let's order it by there. Is there any other zero skills that are worth pumping a little into? Let's see. Do research pottery, pickpocket would be good, even though it's not useful. Make poison. That could potentially be really strong if it works. Especially if the out of era spells can be used. Or potions, poisons. Okay. I think we're good. So I'm going to just finish pumping singing. I'll get singing nice and high so I don't fizzle all the time. Okay, 175. So, merchant. Or banker specifically. Which, isn't he like north of here?
I am on him right now.
I have too many labels. There, okay. So yeah, he is south. Again, North Freeport is not my forte. Because this is KOS town. Alright. I don't know if I want to give all my money just in case there's a problem. Oh, I have 800 left? Jeez. That's actually bad. I apparently spent more money on that than I realized. But how much did you end up with? How much money you got sitting on you?
I sent 1,000 over to my guy.
Oh, are you just making a troll as well?
Yeah.
Could be like, why are these trolls being made? All right, let's see how this works. I'll probably only just... That is one challenge. We don't know if there's any distillers. So whatever we buy, it's going to probably be for the duration of the weapon. In your case, though, you'll probably be using those tentacle whips at 60.
Yeah.
Especially if it's got a... But yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go charisma.
Well, the question is, do I go with a heal or do I go with proc damage? I think I.
Oh, they have distillers on here, dude. For class Augs.
I don't remember what Augs I need now. I think I should just go with direct damage.
So, I think if heal amount's impacted by it, for me, Wiz is going to make more sense. For you, because you have int, if you're planning to stay int, yeah, I think direct damage is going to be your best, and if not, dot. But dot isn't as satisfying, you know?
Yeah.
That's
These do have a
Baker.
recommended level on it too.
Oh, yeah. But that's okay.
But it's only recommended.
Oh, true, it scales. But the question is the recommended going to cause... You know what I mean? And we're definitely going to want to get tribute, by the way. In fact, I wonder if we can tribute the evolved items. Isn't the banker like over... Wait, I can just find him. Never mind. The banker... Grob banker is in a weird spot. It's like a little... There it is. But yeah, there's a tribute master in Freeport, right?
I don't know. I'm still stuck on what Augs to pick. To be honest.
For you, direct damage. For me, either duration healing or healing. Just because of what I've gone with, you know?
So I'm going to go with a Wolf Knight. The highest level Wolf Knight. I'm going to buy 2 of them. And then I'm going to try to upgrade one of them.
Oh, that's right. But I don't think upgrading does anything.
If it changes the lore class, though, then I can use 2 of the best.
Oh, you're referring to the fact that, are they lore?
Yeah.
See, I'm going to probably stay with a 2-hander just because my damage ridiculous from what I've seen. So that means I only need 1 Aug, and we'll see how the procs and stuff work with it. But now that we know there's distillers, it doesn't matter, you know?
Yeah. I don't have enough to buy 2 of these levels anyway, so I'm going to have to go down a level.
It's not like we won't have money issues if we just keep... So Anesthus...
Not here?
What?
Is the banker not in the zone?
Oh, you're asking where is the banker in Dragob?
Yeah.
It is... Okay, so you know how there's like the big rounded area up top? Like where armor is? You see where alchemy spells are sold?
Yeah.
To the right of those 2 alchemists, there's a banker kind of in a little cache over there by the GM shaman.
Oh, I see.
In fact, if you do only...
Layers 1 and 3, and then banker shows up in yellow on my maps.
Oh, got it. Anyways, I'm thinking for me, what do you think? Should I go for celestial healing or burst healing?
I mean, I would go for what you have, because there's no guarantee that you ever get a heal over time. So
No,
probably
no, no,
burst.
no. I'm talking Augs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're like until you're stacking charisma, right?
But here's the
Then the
thing.
burst should be better, yeah?
I'll be bursting for 40, potentially, because it's 30 to 40. But let's say I hit for 40. But if I get the Aetheryte shard, it does 15 every 6 seconds for 24 seconds. So 4 of 15, right? And if the heal amount is triggering on it, you see what I mean? I'll be doing... Actually, it's more than that on the max one. It'll be 60 for the Deopice. No, 70 and 25 per tick.
The only question is, does that heal over time overwrite spell over time? Like casted heal over time?
I
Will there be
don't
any conflict?
believe so. But it does say slot 1. And I'm pretty sure that's a slot 2. Let's see. Celestial Healing. I think Lucy is enough. I can figure it out with Lucy. It is a slot 1v2, so it may have a stack issue. So I shouldn't bother with it. That answers my question, I think. Did you have an overlap of like 12 plats? Do you have 12 extra plat once you buy your stuff?
Yeah, do you need plat?
Well, I gave myself exactly 500. And the top tier one is 511.
Yeah, I'll run back over there.
And you can, you at least are going to buy one great and the one lesser, right?
I have to, because I gave myself 1,000 and I need 1,022.
Oh, so yeah, you had the same issue as me.
Yep.
But I could log out, give you the 30 plat at least, because I have more plat. I just didn't exactly.
No, I have more plat too. I thought 1,000 would cover it, but
Yep. Okay. Well, now that we know there's distillers, that's going to make life easier too. Okay, so 511, is this the instant? Yeah. And then I'll get an Og distiller as well. Because they're only 5 apiece. How off are you?
how what? Sorry.
You're going to buy a top tier and a lesser?
Yep.
Okay. I bought 5 distillers as well, just so I don't have to, you know what I mean, if we need to swap them.
Yeah, I think they have them at Eldon camps, so I'm gonna wait until I get them on. The issue I run into is, do I put it on the tentacle whips or do I put them on the fire crystal staff?
Have you tested the staff? Did it do good?
No, I don't know. I haven't tested it yet.
Yeah, test it and see how much the damage is scaling. Because if the damage is scaling a lot, with just because it's, I think it's 8 for tentacle whips and it's 20 for the staff. And if their proc mods are the same, your int has to have some sort of crazy scaling to make it worthwhile because you have lifesteal on that 8,
Yeah.
Because double damage
have to be worth double.
Yeah. Which, because you're doing a spell damage component, I don't think that's going to be the case. You're probably going to be doing like let's say 158 and then like 160, which means not literally, but you know what I mean. The life tap's going to be better because you're going to be doing 150 in healing. If that, that example is applicable. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it on my legendary great stuff because And I can give you 300 plat if you want to get double top tier.
No, it's not a big deal.
Cool. I think with that, though, we may want to call it, unless you want to go smack a couple things just to test it.
I'm trying to get it to proc at all.
Someone has an Amulet of Necropotence for 500 plat in the banker at Freeport, by the way. And there's Malachite. Nice. But that's weird, huh? I wonder if someone actually sold that to it, or if that was just a random item. I imagine that someone sold it.
I think it would have to be a sold item. I don't. It'd be weird if it wasn't.
We're losing buffs. Are there any mobs you can kill in... Oh yeah, you can kill them in West Freeport. There's rats. I just want to test my heal amount.
I just teleported out to North Row, and I'm killing literally anything I can find, and it is not procking at all.
Which one are you trying? The staff first?
Yeah, it's just I'm literally just main-handing the staff, and it's not doing much.
Feels bad, man. Okay. You have slain a rodent. I critted for 255.
Okay, so it hit for 71.
Okay.
So it was 51 over proc value.
Yep. And then what about your lifesteal tentacle whip?
I think it procs for 19 or 20.
Interesting. So that means lifesteal is that double scaling then?
Well, it's certainly scaling better off of the direct damage as opposed to the tap, because
Yeah, they might
it's
have a
19,
nerf.
I'm getting 13 on the other one, I'm gaining 51.
Yeah. Interesting. So that means, is it worth it though? What's the proc mod on both of them?
0.
Yeah. I honestly think because you don't have other heal sources, at least currently, that it might make sense to keep the tentacle whips for now. And then it's like 5 plat to replace it, you know?
True.
And you can always swap over to... you know, you can replace it if you want, but I think even with the lower damage, the lifesteal is going to be better for you. Once you get a good heal, especially if you end up pumping Wiz as well, I think you can reassess it. And there's other weapons out there that do better. Like if we ever go to airplane. I bet you that hate is 2.0 as well. And if they don't summon, there's a lot of cheese we can do on the server. until they nerf it. It actually, so with that whole, mentality of how do we cheese when there's no summoning? I feel like an archer build could be really interesting.
Yeah, true.
Because they scale archery. And is there a endless quiver? I don't think so. So that means you'd have to summon your own arrows, but that's not end of the world. It's more expensive, But then again, money's not a problem, right? Other than we just ate all our money.
That is true.
But we only have to do that once. Anyways, okay, so I'm in EC. Do you want to go ahead and call it?
Sure.
And we'll play tomorrow, most likely. We learned a lot of interesting factoids and stuff. And
yeah, we did. This was a good playthrough right here.
Yep. And I know now that we need to go for out of era stuff, which means like global AUG drops, the weapon that the erudite drops near Master Kit Yale, stuff like that is like priority. That probably means that crazy two-hander in Carnage Castle's there and all sorts of stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
So cool.
Is Gravity Flux the AoE stun?
It is knockback AoE. Yeah, Gravflex is not fun. But I'm trying to remember. So there's a poison vendor in Velius. Was there one before that for like Shashar merchant?
For what kind of poisons?
Shashar, like the newer ones, the ones that drop globally.
I don't know. That might be a Shadowhaven?
In fact, so I have a consigned bite of Shashar on me, and yeah, I can consume it. So we are rogues, which means I just got a proc buff with a 50 or a 60 counter, but it might be broken. We'll have to see. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off. Though actually, the first attack always procs. Let's see. How much does it hit for? I didn't proc, so I don't know. We'll test it tomorrow. Yep. It was fun. Let me go raid someone with the viewers. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out Age of Titans. It's been pretty good to us, I think. Let's go to do Maokai. We could go. Let's just raid Alpha again. He's been cool. He was chilling earlier. Alpha. Cyanide. Kaboom. Cool. Adios.